Recording is going. Nice, nice, nice. And one, and a two, and one, two, three. Hello, and welcome back, everybody, for another stream. Um, yeah. Classes have been kicking my butt. I've finally had some time, to stream where I'm not also bogged down with something else. Because lately, the time I've had to play games, I've been also listening to class lectures and such, and been mostly focused on those, to be honest. But point being is the limited amount of times I've had to play, it's been mostly taken up with other stuff, anyways, and so it's been hard to try and stream at the same time. Also, I'm gonna try out a new thing of instead of just welcome back everybody, welcome back my Twilight Knights. We'll see how long that sticks. Namely, the key thing with that is, well, one of my classes, we have to make a website, and then the one I got stuck with was a community thing. Um, Granted, I could still do, could still do it for this kind of stuff for my community, streaming communities. All me, myself, and I's. But I figured I'd do it for my guild in WoW, which I've abandoned. I haven't played since like last week or so. Um, Largely just because I've been busy, and then I usually like playing WoW for a little bit longer in the day. Where with Warframe, I can usually hop on, do a few things, or do a small thing, work on some more homework, do a small thing, work on some homework, things like that. And also, they did a big old new update with Warframe that theoretically would have made the Kubros and other beasts really good, except for they also broke their AI. So instead of just never getting around to hitting a target, they now just at some point just forget they're supposed to be moving around at all. But it is at least a known issue apparently, so it's one of those things that should get fixed. They're just not sure why it breaks. Because I can also say the damage Kubro is an absolute god at this point. Namely, I took him out for a spin with barely modded weaponry, or barely modded claws, in the sim thingamabob, and he was mowing down the Zemus enemies. No issue. And by mowing down, I mean mowing down their overguard. And I was like, whoo! And that was even just with the basic thing, not even with the overguard killing um, stance. So it's like, I'm looking forward to that once it works properly. Anyways, I was trying to think of where I went off on a tangent from, but I'm good. Well, a lot of my own story stuff has titles like um, going from top down. I have the Ancients, the Guardians, the Immortals, um, and then another group I can't remember. But they're very generic. Like I enjoy them for my story, but they are incredibly a generic thing. But I was like, you know what? I could use. Nope, did something break? Nope, okay. Maybe. Could be good. Hopefully, at least. Uh-oh. Something might be broken. Nope, it should be good. It just. I keep. The YouTube one keeps having issues. I don't know why. Huh. Why? Okay. Let me just troubleshoot my own thing. Maybe it's just YouTube being wonky. Everything looks like it's supposed to on Twitch at the very least. But yeah, I don't know. Do not know why. But with the whole naming thing, I was like, ooh, I could do Twilight Nights as the fancy name for the viewers of my channels and stuff because it's a fancy little name. And that usually helps make things better. Also, I think one of the cats wants to sleep on the bed, so I need to open the door quick. Hey, Pirate. Are you alright? Nope, he just wanted out. Because I think at times he's like, okay, I've slept in here. I must then leave the house before being able to come back in and sleep. I think at least. I feel like that's sometimes how it is. Okay. But on to the actual start of the game. I also will say that has been the longest I've actually spent on preamble. I pretty much like never end up saying much at the beginning. It usually it's just like, okay, we're into this gameplay and me playing things. Something popped. Uh, this doesn't look. Well, maybe actually can. Yep. And X. Good like that. Weaponry. Let's go with some default mods because they're gonna do a lot more a lot more than I can right now. The daggers are great. I want my
There is too much I should have set right. The chance will never come again.
Yep, my config is going to be better. And yeah, let's go with the Magus. Just the default mods. And can I do anything? Nope. Yeah. Okay, oops. Okay. Nice thing. Yeah. I was like, I'm gonna play around with the fancy sword. I haven't done that for a while. Actually,
Secrets lie buried deep within the Undercroft. The Paradox provides the means to extract them.
That will be good because one of my weapons is literally it's literally just a minigun. And throw down a bunch of steel. Also, I forgot these enemies are gonna be super useful or super easy. Just because I am used to much higher level enemies. Yeah, I should probably dodge. Like, these will be so much easier, I say, as I'm dying. The usual kind of thing. Ooh, someone has, I don't remember their name, but the one that goes slow. Nobody.
I sense another void treasure.
Let's go to the treasure. Oh, da, 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 da. Oh.
Extractor deploying.
Oh, ho, ho. I do love the regen from it, also. What should I do? Yeah, I probably should do that one, but let's deal with it later when there's less enemies around. Ha ha ha. Okay, you're gonna make me melee you. Let me just nuke you out of existence. Oh, that was satisfying. I know it was probably my ally. Yeah, probably. I'm doing at least something.
A new void treasure may now be extracted.
Okay, let me see which every first shot that hits its target. Okay. That's good, but I'm gonna go with this because it's just gonna be so much damage. This just launches so many fireballs. Yeah. I do love the little buff that Stynex can give.
Enemies are assaulting your
Hello.
excavator.
I am playing on PC. It is what I probably should. Oops. Okay, that finished at least. But yeah, playing on PC. I was really excited with the when they were messing around with the cross-platform stuff a while ago, because I know there are so many people who enjoyed playing on other consoles, and then being able to save whoever was like, granted, I just do random public things, so it changed really how I play, not at all, but at the same time, it was quite fun. Quite nice seeing. I was happy for other people, I think is the key thing. Okay, so, left some people. I do not get to use this very often, because one, I don't even have a potato in it, and two, it's a machine gun, and the miniguns are either amazing, miniguns are either amazing or terrible.
But leave you must, for the undercroft is inexhaustible.
Just due to the fact that they could be either way.
How to combine the elements coursing through their warframes. Prove yourself.
Enemies each shot.
Find
It's
the
not bad.
crucible
Let's
and the
reroll.
M4s it needs to create
Gain
a
damage.
complex elemental force. Your enemies hoard the M4s the crucibles need. Retrieve them. Combine electricity and cold.
Jump again. Ho. Honestly, yeah. This is one of the few cases where I can be just like, yeah, shoot my main gun. Because usually I am melee all the way. But right now it is so much better for me to do,
Throw the needed amphors at the crucible.
Okay, let me get my things. Reducers, damage, roll. I don't like any of these. Status. Oh, that's nice. I don't do anything, but there's also full. So, we're gonna do that. Add that down. And then rolling reloads. Gotta say, I'm going to do that because then I can reload this giant, thing. Just by rolling. Oh, that's very satisfying. Okay, let's grab the lightning. I actually grabbed the lightning one out of all of these. That's actually pretty darn great. Let's grab gold. Thanks, I'm somehow managing to get the ones I want. Thanks. I always enjoy the finishers. Just don't get to use them very often. Almost. Ooh.
A new element is
And
born.
blast.
Find
And
the next
unfortunately,
crucible.
you need coal.
Mixing amphors of heat and cold creates a blast elemental force.
Also, gotta say, love the blast upgrade. As it's now pretty darn great. That is the funniest thing. I can pretty much ignore most things and just do it. Just go about grabbing the files and throwing them in. Also, now I'm kind of curious what with the word amp file or whatever it is. Where's that? What fun place did D go? Oh no, it was just despawned right before my eyes. That's very unfortunate. You know, pull those words from, because they have some fun with the names. Yeah, I think some people are having fun with their Warframes. That's for certain. We got enough fire and defeat to get ice cold. Hey, hey, let me say, my friend, they're doing great. Yes, they are. Oh, nice. I've always enjoyed the alchemy for some reason. It's just been a very satisfying one.
With how you've wielded his crucibles today.
Okay, let's continue.
Do not expect me to tell you when to stop. Judge for yourself.
I love when mouse gets, thinks it's
History
just held down.
dictates that this Tenno asset was destroyed in a grave setback to the cause. Let us rewrite that event. Enemies incoming. Stand fast.
I love the Nova just going like, everyone's slow now. Thanks. Let's bump everybody up. Sorry for sneezing. Okay. Shot. Reloading. Do you mind first, enemy? Okay. These guys are just being all sorts of them. I think I'm gonna get that one. It'll be a 600 capacity. That's going to be really important. Say, I like how usually I'm doing melee and I'm like, this time just like, minigun please. Ah. It's doing me one thing. Big ol' friends down. I keep sliding past them. I mean, to be fair, I do have the instant revive. Also, hopefully, the YouTube one, yeah, YouTube one seems to be working properly now. Okay. For some reason, near the beginning of the stream, the YouTube part of it was just like,
to rest.
people think you're stopped.
Begins.
Right, enemy over here. Okay, so he's not back here. Oh, that was very satisfying. That is the one thing I do miss about not using time sure-footed at all anymore. Is the case every so often I do use an AoE weapon and then do stagger myself sometimes. It's not often. But it does happen sometimes. That is sad. I'm not doing it. I feel like I'm doing a lot, but reality is just a case of like, yeah, I'm hitting some of them. Whereas a lot of the others are hitting many of them. That is still very satisfying, seeing their health just drop down. Good buff. Everyone loves a good buff. Oh, I forgot also I have this one. So I barely use any ammo. I have to go below. I do enjoy machine gun-like weapons, and then the whatever this is that I'm using, the energized ammunition or whatever it is, the one where you don't use as much ammo, because it can make the twin gratatas. I actually don't remember how to say it properly.
Like ashes, the enemy
be insanely nasty because you usually go through their ammo so quickly. But if you're only using ammo every 4th shot, it makes it so much better.
The jackal.
Ah, yes, the jackal.
Graceless machine
the jackal.
with no business here. Dispatch it and move on.
Can I aim? Yes, I
The
can.
body is well
Needs to...
armored. The limbs less so.
First,
bring it down. Then work on keeping it down.
Yeah, I always do this. I always get flung around.
Evade. You can attack later. You have an opportunity.
Which?
Take it.
Melee.
You have triggered its defensive precepts. Find where it has.
We're just gonna go all in the minigun.
Something is shielding it from harm. Find out what.
I like that. Something is shielding it from harm. Yeah, there's a lot of enemies around here right now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're the things shielding it. But I don't know. Maybe all these markers that say, hey, kill these things. It's such a fun. Where is it? Okay, there you go. I love being. Oh no, you're not dead. Okay, now you're dead. It's like I could have sworn you died. Does not want me to join the fight up there. Can I just crouch? Can I crouch? The answer is maybe. And then go whee! Okay, they cut it first. Assuming? I'm assuming? Huh, weird. Strange. It didn't like to play nice. Well, now we have to have it spin again. There was someone who pointed out how often we deal with the Jackal, whether it's here or the Swordies or just any other boss fight. And it's like, yeah, you're right. We have to fight this thing so often, and it's like no wonder I'm always like, I don't want to deal with the Jackal again. We just have to deal with it so often. And it's not a bad boss fight. It's a pretty darn good one. The issue literally lies on the fact that we do it so often. Dang. Got launched like a mile away. Shoot that leg. Shoot that leg. Oh. I definitely enjoy doing the circuit because of the fact that I went in.
The foe has fallen. Stab it to the heart.
Nice. Because of the fact that
Let this victory
I've always also
serve
liked
as
the
our
arbitrations because of the, hey, random weapon is buffed. In this case, it's, hey, you have a selection of random weapons and gear.
Not to be content with
I just have so much
doing
stuff
enough.
because I am one of those people who has to collect everything. You're up here. You're going that way. Good, you stay right there. So down. But I just trying to I try and get everything. I love collecting things. And so it's like you usually only play with like these 3 things, or I mean, most of the time I just play with the Helios companion. Just because, well, just in case I haven't had, we encounter something I haven't scanned yet. I want to make sure I can it scans automatically before it gets slaughtered. So it's like I almost always ended up using that companion. And then for the longest time, I was using the spoiler bow. And because that thing was just great. I then did some tests, aka they potentially could be outdated at this point, since I did it before fixing a lot of the issues with my damage calculator. It dropped. But the bow was great, but at the same time, there just was better weapons that I had. I will also say, surprisingly, with the weapons I put in right now, granted, assuming calculations are being done properly, the Telos Bolter is just doing me wonders. It is surprisingly good. But I used to use just the spoiler bow, and then I would pretty much always use the Atomos, basically the mining laser, because of the chain link basically mechanic, and it's ooh, I like that. Also, I like fire. Fire. Ally is down. Must get to ally. Boom, 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 boom. That was fun. I love being the one who saves someone.
The spark of
I say
victory
while
has been
needing
struck.
to probably
Fight
potentially
on
be
and
saved.
fan the flame.
SDRs and all that. Okay, let me apply all these. That's nice. Oh, that's even better. If we're gonna do that, because I just enjoy that. I don't know if that'll do anything. It's really coming just to do that. I'm gonna do that because I just want the biggest capacity. Oh yeah. I need to do that, so that way I can roll, I reload, and then... Yeah, he's basically no ammo. Then again, yeah, maybe not the best idea, but it was an idea. Has been done.
What a waste!
Oh look, it's Paul.
Vessel comes to beg.
I do not know what you...
Will never fry.
I will say, I cannot do Vor's voice. I can do a lot of voices, or at least some semblance of it, but I cannot do Vor's. I haven't really tried yet. Also, the Atomos with Cascadia Empowered Arcane is pretty darn nice as you can just kind of mod it for multi-shot, or really just status per second instead of damage, and still make it do a lot of damage. However, I will say, it is not the best one for it. It's close. But the Cinecore, Gamma Core, or something. It's one of the factions, the Gamma Core for one of the factions. And it just does... Part of it is that it's like a double the fire rate or something like that. And but it only uses ammo half for about every other tick. Every tick. I like that. I'm doing just fine on the survivability. So I was able to mod it for a lot higher attack speed. Well, not running out of ammo pretty much ever when I used it. And that, but it also does wonders because I don't even have to try and get like an element on it because it starts with magnetic, which also means it does wonders against Corpus because it melts through those shields. Nothing you've ever seen before. I mean, a lot of things, but yeah. It has that feeling like nothing you've seen before. Shields are broken, I'll be fine. Pop up here. Don't pop up here. Notice. I think they're anti-AFK staffies. And then pop spoiler mode. Equal kill, first shot, kill. We're just gonna go for that. Not a bad one. Means I should never have to worry about running out of ammo. And then I will say I've switched to. I think melee weapons have been the most common one I've switched around. As I continue to like messing around with them, but for a while, oops, I guess I died. I guess the 50% damage may be damning. Oh yeah,
Systems charged with
these are 300 levels enemies. Just so you know, minor inconvenience. Granted, I will say I test everything with my damage calculations. Roughly like 400 level enemies. Granted, that will probably change soon.
Life support drop imminent.
As next week, I plan on doing some more updates to it, so that way, instead of just the flat like DPS calculations, I'm going to do a time kill and or calculation. Because something that kills an enemy 10 times over in the second, probably not doing as much as something that... Okay.
Life support is limited. It must not be squandered.
I really wish I had a better amp. Make things a lot easier. The last stand kind of thing. Also need to make sure I keep that up.
60 seconds remain.
Yeah. I get it, old man. We're gonna die soon. Unless we continue with kill.
Life support replenished.
But for a while I used the, I don't remember the actual weapon, but the fancy weapon you get with the Umbra. I'll just call it Umbra. More of an Elder Scrolls reference in that case. But because it was doing really good damage for me for the longest time. Also, I really love how that type of weapon actually attacks. It's really fun. But I've also messed around with like the dark swords, both the normal, the split, the dual. I'm not even sure what hit me on that one. I have no idea what hit me on that one. I was the savior, now I'm becoming the saved. Yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe I'm just taking a lot more damage, and then vulnerability is what's saving me.
You have 60 seconds.
Yeah, we have 10 seconds. We have 10 seconds, old man. But for a while, I had gotten a ribbon for the Gunda.
It is my duty to make
Weapon
extraordinary
form.
demands. of
That thing was doing me
exceptional
wonders, I will say.
The paradox has drawn void angels to
Enemies
besiege
have...
the undercroft.
I like
Undo
that.
what their claws
That
have
would
done.
be good.
Or Duviri may fall to something worse, even than Thrax. You will have to be nimble to collect those energy globes, but they are
Oh,
the
dang
only
it.
means
I thought
to
I
close
took
the
the spoiler
breaches.
mode in time. Yeah, down a little bit too quickly now. Oh. Okay. Let's just hop around then. I will say this must be crunchier than usual build. It's usually I am incredibly thinking right close. That's what I'm doing. Ooh, decree. Let's get that decree part. Oh. It just ate right through. Ooh, never mind. Boing, boing.
The void angels are
I
unrelenting.
do love being able to just go
All that is keeping
go
them
into
at
that
bay.
and then just jump around.
Hold fast.
Just like, whoop, not
Fight
gonna get
on.
me.
Close the ruptures as you would staunch the wounds of a comrade.
Whee. But then also, like, I've used that weapon for a while, and then I've also used the Furix Wrath, the punching gauntlets that have done me wonders. Part of it is because, again, I had a ribbon for it, so it made it easier.
Excellent
But also,
work.
this is really darn fun just to punch things. Like in games. Just like, why use fancy high-tech weaponry when I can punch?
The
do
rupture
that.
is closed. The paradox stabilizes.
Over here. And that's still one of the better ones that I have. However, apparently, assuming my DPS calculations are good, my Cronin Prime, I think it was Cronin, but it's one of the arm blades that does me better. It was like, wow, was not expecting that to be the case. Also, apparently we are an ass now. I'm sorry for everyone who has to deal with that, but at the same time,
Do not allow that to happen.
I do it so that way you do not have to worry about, or people don't have to worry about having ads when they log in. Not log in. I don't unfortunately get to control that bit of it. They don't have to do it when they tune into the stream, because having ads during the stream will disable the pre-roll ads. That is, and there's probably some other things to it, but that's like the core of it, or my understanding.
Various defenses are weakest here. You have done well to reinforce them.
I like when we keep going.
Do not expect me to tell you when to stop.
Yeah, old man.
Judge for yourself. Secrets lie buried
It's about
deep
the
within the undercroft.
team.
The paradox provides the means to extract them. You must protect the excavators and keep them powered.
Wait, what number is it? It's 600? Yeah, 600. That's the highest I've seen in a while.
An extractor requires power.
Any of these got power things? Why isn't there power people around? There's a power person. I like how we got a double power at the same time. Nice. Also, the freeze. Let's get those. Headshot. Yeah. That's not going to be too
A new
useful, but
extraction site may now be claimed.
I like that.
Excavator under attack.
Yeah. Let's do more fireball stuff.
Extractor in place.
Can I handle all the kickback? The answer is probably no.
Extractor charge expended. Excavator is almost destroyed.
Okay, let's get this one charged up. Okay, that's all good then. Let's go this way.
Excavator under attack.
Okay, A should be probably good. About
Marking
15
void treasure
seconds.
extraction
Let's
site.
pop over speed. Also,
Extractor
as I've mentioned
deploying.
it a few times, I've been working on
Excavator
a
is on the brink
damage
of
calculator
destruction.
for Warframe. Oh
You
no, it didn't
allow
protect
the
it.
enemy to destroy an excavator.
I'm gonna let that one hit me. A damage calculator for Warframe, where currently I can easily
Enemies
slap
are
in
assaulting your
like a
excavator.
few weapons. Oh no!
Excavator
Okay,
is
oh,
severely
oh,
damaged.
okay.
Protect it or lose it. Excavator lost. Your work wasted.
Yes, I know. Old man bro, we should have defended it better. Is what it is. But right now I've got it set up so I can easily like either input like, oh, I want to test this weapon against this group. code-wise, not UI-wise. There is no GUI
Secrets
currently.
lie buried deep within
Uh,
the Undercroft.
but I've also got it
Paradox
set up
provides
so
the
that
means
I
to
can just be
extract
like,
them.
I want to fight this foe with this
Must
type of
protect the
weapon.
excavators and keep them powered.
And
Extractor
it
deployed.
will send me the best combination of mods. Granted, it's not perfect for a multitude of reasons. One, it doesn't take many fancy mods into account. Two, if I do take them into account, uh, I can never remember the name, but the melee mod that does more damage per status effect on the target. I've just set it as a hard value. Okay. I've just set it as a hard value instead of actually like trying to sim how many status effects would be on it. Because I only have it set up so that it does that weapon's status effects.
Extractor in place.
Probably didn't need to do that. Oh wait. Ah. And then let's do a little invulnerability dance. Let's just minigun. I built for minigun. Built for minigun. Yeah, so there's a few flaws with my system, but it works for the most part. And also kind of helped hammer the idea that just one of everything, please, kind of thing. Just because it's a bunch of multiplicative damage. Let's pick them up.
Marking void treasure extraction site.
We needed 3 more stuff. Oh,
Excavator
that's
under
kind
attack.
of.
Excavator is almost destroyed. An extractor
You
is
know
out
what?
of power.
That was. Where is this?
You allowed the enemy to destroy
You know what?
an
That
excavator.
works.
You have gained much.
Okay, how's everyone
If you
going?
choose, you may now leave.
Yeah. We can do this. It will be difficult, I will say.
It is my duty to make extraordinary demands
Because,
of exceptional people.
Getting a little bit on the high levels, and this dude is not as tanky as I would have liked.
Bizarre contraptions
Get some buffs.
left behind from the time of Scholar's Landing. Master their alchemy to understand the elemental forces you wield. Locate a crucible. You found a crucible.
Oh no, I need to go arrest that dude.
Liberate the necessary amphors from your enemies. Gas crucible. Seek heat and toxin amphors.
Unlimited fire rate. I just need to point towards enemy. I shall win. But I also need to make sure not to get hit by enemy. Also, yeah, we hit level cap. Wasn't expecting that, that's for sure. You know the funny thing? Never hit level cap before.
Cut the enemy forces down. Take the amphors and hurl them at the crucible.
Honestly, this is doing me wonders for sweeping damage. Because then I don't have to worry much. Okay. Pop some gas in. Because it helps with keeping my shields up if I keep killing. And if I keep having shields, I keep surviving. Because then they just break the shield, which then gives me just enough vulnerability.
You have birthed a complex elemental force. Create another. When heat and cold clash together, The blast elemental force is created.
Okay, that's fine. Grab that one. That back up. Go for like minigun, but like okay, nothing. And minigun. I gotta say, actually, this loop is going very well. I love how I can magically seem to get the ones I'm trying to get. Very little attempts. Okay. Capitalize, okay. Use minigun. Okay, perfect. What I want. You don't get to keep hiding there. You don't get to this there. And perfect. Alchemy. Pretty darn easy, surprisingly.
These elemental combinations as you modify your weapons and
Things still hurt.
Warframes. This struggle goes on for as long as you can stand. This Tenno asset is destined to be destroyed by hostile forces. Intervene and change its fate. The winds blow fiercely. The rains do not relent. Still, the stout bow stands.
The tingle mounting
I haven't done the circuit in too long. Last time I was playing for a good bit was the Jade update where with the elevator event, and then I accidentally burned myself out by doing that elevator event too many times. Granted, I will say, I had fun with the elevator every single time I did it. So it wasn't a case of like, oh, I have to grind, get everything for the elevator. It was just like, this is amazing every single time I did it. But it was definitely the case of like, maybe I should take some break. Melee damage.
The enemy musters for a fresh assault.
That will help a
Hold
ton.
the line.
Yeah, that pretty much gives me some massive survivability. I say as I die. Massive survivability. As I'm just like falling over the edge. Okay, jump away. Okay, down. Have to reload it because I didn't get a kill. Yeah, no, this game's just. Oh, never mind. I guess not possible. I for some reason I was thinking it was 999 instead of 9,999. There's an extra digit I didn't know about.
Your resolve is being tested. Do not
Full
falter.
rally point.
Enemies incoming. Stand fast.
Come on, come on! Plenty of room for everyone.
Ah. Hell yeah. Nope, I didn't. I really thought I'd, like, haha, I destroyed it, and it's like, no, I've just been delayed a little bit. Oh shit. Yeah, I am. Dang. Oh, because I was... Oh, I have to kill multiple things. I forgot about that. Yeah, I was trying to duck into a spoiler mode, but I was
Has
reloading.
been exhausted.
Nice.
If only for now.
That worked actually really well.
Will you lay your sword aside and rest? Or fight on?
Yay.
Cowards
I
send
like that.
minions to fight in their stead.
That'll help.
This
That will help.
jackal is a mere envoy. Destroy it.
It's still getting knocked around.
The warrior must strike where the foe's armor is weakest. Do not hesitate to attack when an opening presents
Dooba
itself.
dooba dooba, sitting in places. Dooba dooba dooba, you can't hit me.
Now, strike while it's down.
Yeah. I like how super glowy I am.
Hunt it down. Seek out what protects it.
This hopefully will help my survivability since okay, next I'm doing since I should be able to just outrun the bullets maybe. I say as I keep getting knocked over. Sure it'd be nice if, you know, I gave myself prime sure-footed, but you know, wouldn't want to have that be it. I'm not even sure what knocked me over that time. I don't know, I'm almost out of ammo on this. That'll be actually quite a problem. I am gonna have to, Oops, that's not the button. Hey, that makes it really easy to, Okay, and then... Melee.
It has support. Change your focus.
That I think will help. Okay. Not being bad up boom. Be all good.
It will not get up again.
Indeed.
Finish it.
Thanks.
Jackal destroyed. More
Whee!
will follow, no doubt.
I love how fast we get a
Some
beat.
nightmares recur.
Meow. What is everyone's plan?
I advise you
We'll
not
continue.
to be content with merely doing enough.
Okay, sure, okay. Almost, so I can pick my degree. That will also help, okay. Doing alright, I think. All things considered. Remote, get decree. Oh, that's not too bad. Yeah, probably my best bet. Oh, okay. I wonder if, some people who do the, like, endurance runs, where it's, like, the thousands of levels, are just like, yeah, no survivability means, anything, except for shield gating. I can now see why. Because it is literally just a case of, no shield, no, no
What
live.
a waste! Your scarred vessel comes to beg once more. You will never fry.
You shall never cry, bitch. From that. Oh, nice.
Leave
And
now
we're
or
continuing.
later. But leave you must.
I think that's the
for
furthest I've
undercroft
gotten
is
ever in
inexhaustible.
one run. Actually, I guess quite literally.
The longer you can keep this undercroft manifestation active, the greater the gains
It's
for the other
expected about
side.
an hour. Okay, pop spoiler mode. Yes, let's just do that. I'm not really doing too much extra, I'll be honest. Yeah, don't really want to taste it. There's that last one. Ooh. Nope, that's just a pickup. Oh, it's right over here. It was in the middle of the city. Now that's what. Yeah. By well,
60 seconds
right.
left. Life support has been activated.
I will say though, the damage is we have plenty of the damage stuff.
Prepare to receive life support. Life support will be scarce. Do not waste it. 60 seconds left.
Also, those guys are honestly just a little bit scary. They do a very good
Life
job at
support has
lunging
been
at you.
activated.
Very high speeds. Honestly, I have a feeling we end up going when the one person finishes their stuff. We're like, yeah, that seems like a good point to stop. I mean, at this point, it really is. Man, we're all doing really a fair share of everyone a buff. Damage we do is insane. Get a dodge out of there. Honestly, rolling
You
guard
have
would have been a
60
really good
seconds.
idea to have. Perfect. We cannot lose unless we all manage to die. Really was hoping that would give my ammo back. But then either. Oop. Okay.
Thirty seconds remain. You walk the blade's edge.
Indeed. I wonder if this may be the end.
This struggle goes on for as
We're like,
long as you can stand.
I love that, what's everyone gonna
The
do?
void angels that roost in the Zeraman are
But we're all
breaking
like, yeah,
into the
we
undercroft.
could do this, right?
Repair the damage to
Really?
keep them at
Yeah.
bay. The spheres
I
you
don't
see
reroll,
are
so
ambient void energy.
we'll just do that.
Gather as much as you can and use it to heal the damage.
Stop, and I'll make it quick.
Yeah, not gonna fly here, buddy. And to degree. Loading as. Well, I guess I'm doing that one. The thing is, if I just keep moving, I can't keep shooting. Also, like breeze tracks like this, just like, you know, the used to be a humanoid like civilization like thing. Now it's just
I hate quiet patrols.
it's those little things that go like, oh yeah, right. There used to be
A
some
breach has been sealed.
human-like,
Excellent
you know,
work.
life.
Fight on. Close the ruptures as you would
Yeah,
staunch the
yeah,
wounds
yeah,
of a comrade. The rupture is closed. The paradox stabilizes.
Also, I love just how fast we're going. Only a shame I didn't take sprint speed. Yep, I took corrosive. I was like, maybe I did. Never know with my
If
thing.
the Void Angels break through the wall, their master will be freed. Do not allow that to happen.
I like how we could stop on a dime as well. Granted, I guess that is fairly normal even with the speedster ones. Could you imagine being boss right here? Just like, boom. Whole thing built around speed. Meow. Okay, as passive start.
The Void Angels are unrelenting. You are all that is keeping them at bay. Hold fast.
So close. Okay, perfect.
The smallest breach in the
Honestly,
wall may become a gaping wound. Thanks to you. That will not now
That
happen.
worked for me.
I advise you not to be content with merely doing enough. Secrets lie buried deep within the Undercroft. The Paradox provides the means to extract them. You must protect the excavators and keep them powered. Enemies
let's
are
do that one.
assaulting your excavator. Your excavator is on the brink of destruction. Excavator lost. Your work wasted.
It's already destroyed. Ah, maybe I shouldn't have let at this one. Oh well. It is what it is. Oh. Good fun.
Secrets lie buried deep within the Undercroft. The Paradox provides the means to extract them. You
That could be
must
good.
protect the excavators and keep them powered. Extractor in place. Excavator under attack.
Oh shoot. Just when I'm down, then I have a ton of extra damage. Okay. Yeah, we can do this.
A new extraction site may now be claimed. Extractor deploying.
Okay. I'll grab that one. Actually, you know what? Grab that one. Drop it on C, because we have that one.
Excavator is severely damaged.
I know.
Protect it or lose it. You allowed the enemy to destroy an excavator.
Oh, dang, I didn't even. I'm glad they got bugged, because I didn't notice they were down.
Excavator under attack. Excavator
Oh, dang
is
it.
severely damaged. Protect it or lose it. Excavator
Like,
lost.
yeah, there was one enemy there.
Work wasted. Secrets lie buried deep
We can do
within
it.
the Undercroft. The
We can
paradox
do it.
provides the means to extract them. You must protect the excavators and keep them powered. Extractor deploying. Enemies are assaulting your excavator. Your excavator is on the brink
There
of
was this
destruction. Excavator lost. Your work wasted.
We get it, old man. There's nothing we can do.
Secrets lie buried deep within the Undercroft. The paradox provides the means to extract them. You must protect the excavators and keep them powered. Extractor in place. Enemies are assaulting your excavator. You allowed the enemy to destroy an excavator.
We don't even have time. We'll get there eventually. I can now see why, like, Frost is so beloved. When you can just go like, nah, no, nothing enter. Actually, also same with, Limbo would have been great. What am I gonna do with that one?
Secrets lie
I'd say
buried
as I deal
deep
with that
within
one.
the Undercroft. The paradox provides the means to extract them. You must protect the excavators and keep them powered. Extractor deploying.
Take it out what I can. This one.
I sense another void treasure.
Hey, we got this one lasted at least long enough for another one to pop up. Whew. Okay, we might actually get 100. Or at least 70 out of this. Hopes have dwindled, hopes have dwindled, hopes have dwindled, yeah. I'm surprised I didn't die.
Extractor in place.
Hey, sweet, this one actually survived. What a miracle, I must say.
Excavator under attack.
Oh,
A new void
so
treasure
close.
may now be extracted. Excavator is almost destroyed.
New one
Excavator
almost
lost.
destroyed.
Your
Honestly,
work
though.
wasted. Extractor in place. Excavator under attack.
Yeah, we get it, old man. Oh no.
Excavator is severely damaged. Protect it or lose it. A void treasure has been located. You allowed the enemy to destroy an excavator. You have gained much.
That went pretty darn well.
If you choose, you may now leave.
That's the longest mission I've done. That was pretty darn great. Actually, I guess to be fair, I think I've done 2 or 3 hour one. Just a normal survival mission. It was the case of like, I think we were doing void relics, and one of them was just like, "Hey, want to keep going?" kind of thing. Actually, I guess 3 of them were kind of grouped up, and I joined in basically, and they just kept going and going, and like, as kind of you probably saw here, I was just like, yeah, I had pretty good builds and all that. Eventually got to the point where it's like, oh, I'm not doing anything. And the funniest thing, they were also all like, yeah, whatever, you keep giving us good relics, man. It's like, what, fair. Oh, but they were hard carrying, and it's like, you know what? I think there's more power to be found. Oh, but dang, that was a good run. Yeah, time to grab the rewards, and then probably not do it again. That's a window. That's actually really good. Red, melee ribbon. I have so many ribbons I need to or open. Just haven't gotten around to doing it. I should get that. Really should get that, because I love melee stuff. That's awesome. Definitely should do those at a later date. I'm gonna go over to here, upgrade a few things. I guess I had most things upgraded. I probably want to rework them a bit, so I'll just actually leave it at that.
Well put together.
But in this case,
Now get out there
I'm
and
gonna get
cut
some
down and make the Lotus proud.
critical power. Just call it good like that. For now, probably mod it more or differently later. But yeah, to be fair, my plan for this stream was just to do some circuit. I wasn't expecting it to go on that long, I would say. Actually, to be fair, it's about the length I usually stream and was planning on streaming. But I wasn't expecting it to be done all in one mission. So I'm gonna wrap that up. And then, and then go back to working on homework. Actually, not working on homework in this case, but I am going to be listening to lectures so that I can work on some more homework and get that done ahead of time. Because my idea is if I get things done ahead of time, I don't have to worry as much and also have more time. So, is planned, but I'm going to wrap this up. I'm going to end the stream. And I'm going to wish you all a wonderful time. And until next time. Bye-bye!